Are you stumbling to the bathroom 2, 3, or 4 times a night? It's beyond frustrating. It's your prostate waving a red flag. By age 70, every doctor's visit should include a critical prostate health discussion, but too often, it's brushed aside. I'm not here to sell you on pills or scary surgeries. Instead, I've got 3 dead simple daily habits that could redefine your prostate health. Backed by science and often more effective than expensive drugs. Most men don't know them, but I'm Dr. Eric Tekberg, a urologist with over 20 years in the field, and I'm here to lay it all out. Hang tight, the third habit will knock your socks off. Think of your prostate as a walnut-sized gland nestled under your bladder, hugging your urethra like a tight bracelet. As you age, hormonal changes make it grow, squeezing the urethra like pinching a drinking straw. This triggers those all-too-familiar issues: trouble starting a stream, a weak flow, a bladder that feels stuck on half full, and those sleep-killing bathroom trips. By 70, over 70% of men face this. But here's the real talk. You don't have to just deal with it as part of getting older. Science-backed, natural methods can manage and even reverse these problems. Let's jump into the habits. Let's kick things off with a habit you think you've got down pat but probably don't: hydration. I call it smart hydration. And it's not about guzzling water like you're running a desert marathon. It's about when you drink, and this small shift can work wonders. Skimp on water during the day, and your urine turns into a thick, toxic brew that irritates your bladder and prostate, like pouring grit into a delicate machine. This irritation fuels inflammation, ramping up every symptom-weak stream, constant urgency, and those relentless nighttime bathroom runs that leave you exhausted. The secret? Timing your water intake like a pro. Picture your body as a high-performance car engine. Water is the coolant that keeps it running smoothly, but you've got to add it at the right moments. Load up on water in the morning and early afternoon. Think steady sips, keeping a bottle nearby during breakfast, work, or your midday errands. It's like watering a garden. Too little, and it shrivels. Too much at the wrong time, and it floods. After 6 p.m., scale back to small sips only when you're thirsty. This keeps your prostate hydrated and happy all day, while giving your bladder a break at night. Studies show men who follow this pattern cut nighttime bathroom trips by up to 40%. That's not just a stat, it's waking up refreshed, with energy to tackle your day. Take James, a 71-year-old retired teacher from Boston. He was up 6 times a night, dragging through his days, barely able to focus on his grandkids. I told him to front-load his water, keep a bottle by his morning coffee, sip through lunch, but taper off by evening, switching to small sips of chamomile tea. Within 10 days, he was down to 1 trip a night. His wife said he was like a new man, less cranky, more present. The science is straightforward. Proper hydration flushes out toxins that irritate your prostate, reducing inflammation at its core. It's not about chugging more water, it's about drinking smarter. But let's dig deeper. Dehydration doesn't just mess with your prostate, it stresses your entire urinary system. Concentrated urine is like a chemical irritant, causing your bladder to overreact and your prostate to swell. By sipping water strategically, you dilute those toxins, easing the strain. Try this. Fill a 32-ounce bottle in the morning, aim to finish it by 3 p.m., and keep a smaller glass for evening sips. You're not just hydrating, you're giving your prostate a fighting chance to stay calm and functional. Plus, it's a habit you can start today. No doctor's visit required. Imagine the relief of sleeping through the night, waking up ready to seize the day. That's the power of smart hydration. Next up is a habit so simple, you might think I'm pulling your leg. But trust me, it's a heavy hitter. I call it the power walk, and it's just a 10 to 15-minute stroll after your main meals. Sounds like something your mom would nag you about, right? But the science behind it is like a superhero for your prostate. Every time you eat, your blood sugar spikes, like a rocket shooting up. Those spikes don't just affect your energy, they trigger chronic inflammation, which acts like gasoline on the fire of prostate growth. A quick walk after meals flattens those spikes, keeping inflammation in check and shielding your prostate. Think of your body as a bustling city. After a meal, sugar floods the streets like rush hour traffic. A short walk is like opening up extra lanes, letting your muscles burn that sugar for fuel before it causes a jam. A study in diabetes care found that 3 15-minute walks after meals stabilize blood sugar better than a single 45-minute hike. Why does this matter for your prostate? Chronic inflammation from high blood sugar is a major driver of prostate enlargement, known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, and even riskier conditions down the line. Each step you take is like a tiny victory, fighting inflammation at its source, protecting your prostate, and boosting your overall health. Meet David, a 70-year-old mechanic from Vancouver. He loved his hearty dinners but was plagued by constant bathroom urges, especially at night. I suggested a 12-minute walk around his neighborhood after lunch and dinner. No gym, no sweat, just a casual stroll. Within 3 weeks, he noticed less urgency and better sleep. His doctor was floored. His blood sugar levels were steadier too. You don't need fancy equipment or a fitness plan. A walk after breakfast, lunch, or dinner, maybe with your spouse, dog, or favorite podcast, does the trick. It's like giving your prostate a daily armor upgrade, easing pressure, and keeping symptoms at bay. But there's more to it. Walking doesn't just balance blood sugar, it improves circulation, which is critical for prostate health. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach the prostate, helping it function without swelling. Plus, it's a stress buster. Lower stress means lower cortisol, another inflammation trigger. Try this. After your next meal, set a timer for 10 minutes and walk around your block. Notice how you feel lighter, calmer, maybe even prouder. It's not about speed or distance. It's about consistency. This tiny habit, done daily, builds a fortress against prostate issues. You're not just walking, you're reclaiming control over your health, one step at a time. Now, we're at the third habit, the one that'll make you raise an eyebrow but is grounded in serious science. I call it the natural reset, and I'm approaching it with the respect it deserves because I know it's a private matter for many. It's about ejaculation. And before you change the channel, let me explain why this is a health powerhouse. Harvard University tracked over 30 men for nearly 2 decades and found that those ejaculating about 21 times a month had a 33% lower risk of prostate cancer. That number might sound daunting, but for most, it's a healthy, doable rhythm. The key? It's like a spring cleaning for your prostate, flushing out old secretions, dead cells, and toxins that build up and spark inflammation or damage. Imagine your prostate as a small pond in your backyard. Without regular flow, it gets murky, with debris piling up. Ejaculation is like opening a stream, clearing out the gunk and keeping the water fresh. This isn't just a theory. Harvard's data is rock solid. Frequency matters, whether with a partner or solo. I get it, this can feel like an awkward topic, especially if you're single, widowed, or not sexually active. But from a medical standpoint, it's a normal, proven way to support prostate health at any age. Think of it like flossing your teeth, a routine for long-term wellness. Take Robert, a 74-year-old retiree from Denver. After losing his partner, he felt uneasy about this topic. But after a frank talk with his urologist, he embraced it as a health practice. Within months, he reported less prostate discomfort and better sleep, plus a boost in confidence knowing he was protecting himself. Let's break it down further. The prostate produces fluid that's part of semen. If that fluid sits too long, it can stagnate, leading to inflammation or even cellular changes over time. Regular ejaculation keeps things moving, reducing the risk of buildup. The Harvard study showed the benefits hold, whether it's with a partner or through masturbation. No judgment, just health. For some, 21 times a month might feel like a stretch, but even approaching that frequency helps. If this topic makes you squirm, have an open chat with your urologist. It's a health conversation, not a personal one. This habit isn't about pressure or performance. It's about giving your prostate a natural reset to stay healthy. Start seeing it as a maintenance routine, like eating well or staying active. Combine it with smart hydration and power walks, and you're building a bulletproof defense for your prostate. It's private, personal, and incredibly effective. You're not just reducing cancer risk, you're easing symptoms and improving your quality of life, one reset at a time. These 3 habits: smart hydration, power walks, and the natural reset are like a dream team for your prostate. They tackle inflammation, ease symptoms, and safeguard your future. But here's my doctor's warning. Nothing replaces your annual urologist visit. If you're over 70, PSA tests and digital rectal exams are non-negotiable. Early detection is your best ally, don't skip it. I've seen these habits change lives in my practice. Men who embrace them report better sleep, more energy, and freedom from constant bathroom trips. But if you're struggling with urgency or dribbling, I've got a bonus. A 15-second bedtime ritual that targets inflammation directly. It's natural, side-effect-free, and has helped men reduce swelling and symptoms in weeks. Big Pharma ignores solutions like this. They don't make profits. But I'm here for you. Check my short video explaining it. The link's in the pinned comment or description below. I want to hear from you. Comment below. Which habit blew your mind? Or which are you starting today? Got questions? Fire away. I read and reply to as many as I can. Tell me where you're watching from. I love connecting. If this helped, hit the like button and subscribe for more men's health tips. Tap the bell to stay in the loop. Share this with a friend, dad, brother, or son. It could change their life. Click the video popping up now for foods that supercharge your prostate health. See you next time. And never forget, your health is your greatest asset.